याद रखिए, अध्यात्म की यात्रा हमेशा स्वयं से शुरू होती है। भीतर हमें जो ज्ञान होता है, बाहर हमें उसी का अनुमान होता है। जो लोग सीधे सीधे बाहर से शुरुआत करते हैं धर्म की जिज्ञासा, वो हमेशा भ्रांति में और कल्पना में चले जाते हैं। कोई बाहर ईश्वर को खोजेगा, फिर कोई रूप, कोई आकृति, कुछ काल्पनिक बात को वो पकड़ लेगा। भीतर तो उसे कुछ अनुभव हुआ नहीं। बाहर वह प्रोजेक्ट करेगा, आरोपित करेगा। वह एक अंधविश्वासी होगा और देर सवेर वह विश्वास टूटेगा। वो चल नहीं सकता, क्योंकि वह झूठी मान्यता है। लेकिन स्वयं के भीतर हम जो जानते हैं वह मान्यता नहीं होती। हम बिना किसी धारणा के, बिना किसी विश्वास के अपने भीतर स्वयं की खोज करते हैं। और वहां जो हम अनुभव करते हैं, अब वो मानना नहीं है, वो हमारा जानना है। यह कभी समाप्त नहीं हो सकता। और मजे की बात है, जो हम स्वयं में एहसास करते हैं, फिर हमें वही प्रतीत होता है कि सारे जगत में है। इस बात का खूब अच्छे से गौर कीजिएगा। पुनः दोहरा दूं, जैसा हमें भीतर अपना अनुभव होता है, हमें दुनिया वैसी ही नजर आती है। जिसे अपने भीतर आत्मा का अनुभव होगा, उसके लिए सारा जगत परमात्मा हो जाएगा। वो अनुभव अलग अलग आयाम के हो सकते हैं। परमात्मा के ऊर्जा वाले आयाम पर विशेष जोर देंगे, क्योंकि यह बहुत आसान है, सबको हो जाता है। इसके पहले कि हम अपने भीतर की ऊर्जा, जिसे हम डिवाइन एनर्जी कहते हैं, पुराने धर्मों में जिसे आदि शक्ति कहा गया है, वह जीवन शक्ति, चूंकि आधुनिक विज्ञान भी उसके बहुत करीब पहुंच रहा है, इसलिए अच्छा होगा कुछ उदाहरण बाहर के विज्ञान के हम समझ लें, फिर भीतर की आदि शक्ति को समझना, जानना बहुत आसान हो जाएगा। There are many dimensions of godliness which we can feel inside, and then we feel the same dimension outside. The journey starts from within. Particularly, we are going to experience the divine energy. Before we understand what divine energy is, let us understand what the scientists have discovered, particularly in last 1 century. They have discovered significant facts about the matter. The first thing they have discovered, that matter is not real. It is just a condensed form of energy. This is something very unique. Scientists used to call themselves as materialists in contrast to the spiritualists. And now the materialists are saying that matter is just illusion, fast moving energy. In fact, energy is true. And they are convertible. Matter can be converted into energy, energy can be converted into matter. So most probably, according to the modern physics theory, in the beginning there was just energy. Later on, matter was formed. In atomic explosion, again the matter disappears, only the energy remains. So this is one of the fundamental truth physicists have discovered. The second important truth is, all energy, different kinds of energies, they differ only in their wavelength. It is basically the same energy. The only difference is of wavelength. We see 7 colors in the rainbow. What is their difference? The difference is of wavelength. The electricity can be converted into light, into sound, into X-ray, into gamma rays, into cosmic rays, into microwave, into radio wave. These are the two extremes, microwave and radio waves. And in between there are dozens kinds of waves. They all have same energy. The only difference is of wavelength. The distance from one wave to another wave. One peak to another peak. That's all. And all their qualities change. Just by changing the wavelength. Now the ordinary light cannot enter in our physical body. But the X-rays can enter. They can take the pictures of bones. Rest of the body is transparent for X-rays. Totally different quality than the light. And it is the same energy. Similarly, microwaves have different qualities. Radio waves are totally different. And there are thousands types of radio waves. All different qualities. And the only difference is of wavelength. So basically, the energy is one. It can manifest in many ways. And about the matter, when the energy becomes condensed, it takes forms of electrons, positrons, and different subatomic particles. And now the number of these particles creates the difference in qualities of elements. There are more than 100 elements. They all have variety of qualities. And the only difference is number of electrons, protons, neutrons. Only difference of numbers. There is oxygen, which can burn anything. There is hydrogen, which is explosive gas. If you mix both of these, it becomes water. Just the opposite quality. It will not support burning or explosion. And the only difference is number of subatomic particles. In the past, you may have heard about some people have been busy in trying to change the basal metals into higher metals, trying to make gold out of iron. Now it is possible because we know there is only difference of numbers of electrons, protons in gold and iron. Of course, it is very expensive to do it, but it can be done. Practically, it is not economically viable. Otherwise, any metal can be changed into any other metal. No problem. The process is expensive, but it can be done. So basically, all matters are composed of subatomic particles, and their number decides their qualities, their characters. Matter can be converted into waves, energy. There are many kinds of waves, but basically it is all one energy wavering with different wavelength. That's all. Madame Curie, who got Nobel Prize twice, she discovered the radioactive material radium, and she was so fond of that shining metal she used to keep with her all the time. And she developed cancer. She died of cancer. Now we know the radiation can create cancer. Madame Curie didn't know. She is the one who discovered it. The same electrical energy can create cancer. The same radiation in different format can be used to treat cancer. You may have heard about the radiotherapy of cancers. So much difference of qualities. And the only difference is in the wavelength, nothing else. So in the matter, the only difference is of number of particles. In waves, the only difference is of wavelength. And matter and energy are convertible into each other. We know the formula given by Albert Einstein. E is equal to mc square, where E is energy and m is the matter, mass, and c is velocity of light. This is the formula. Energy can change in matter, matter can change in energy. So basically the reality is something we can say unknown, X. It can manifest as energy, it can manifest as matter. Something unknown, something mysterious, we don't have any name for it. It can take two forms and then hundreds of forms in atoms and hundreds of forms in waves, and then their combination creates so many chemicals and the whole universe. So basically, it is the one mysterious unknown thing which is manifesting as the whole world, the whole universe. Now with this parallel, it is easy to understand that we feel the life energy inside us. It also takes many, many different forms. It depends on through which chakra it is functioning. If it is functioning through the lower chakras, it becomes sexual energy. If it is functioning through third chakra, it becomes courage, vital force. If it functions through the heart chakra, it becomes love and compassion. The same life energy. If it is functioning through the Vishuddha chakra, then it manifests as creativity. It becomes expression in many, many different ways. If it reaches to the third eye, it becomes willpower. The same life energy manifesting in different ways. And if it reaches to the final, the seventh chakra, it becomes the super consciousness, samadhi, deep meditation. So this is the spectrum we have. All the 7 colors, our life energy can be converted into. To know the energy in its purity is possible only at the highest center. Because there it becomes unified, one with the cosmic energy. At the lower 6 centers, we feel that we are an individual, separate from the existence. When we reach in deep samadhi, a mystical union happens. The personality, the individuality disappears, and we feel it is the cosmic energy. There is nothing like me. nothing like you. It is one mysterious energy manifesting in everyone. Not only human beings, animals, insects, bacteria, virus, plants, everything. Taking different shapes of life, different qualities. So energy can be experienced in its purest form at seventh center. So all our spiritual practices of meditation is to raise the energy and take it to the higher center and then relax. In deep relaxation, the feeling of I am dissolves. We feel a kind of melting, merging, as if a piece of ice is getting melted and becoming one with the ocean. And soon there will be no ice left anymore, just ocean. In fact, when it was consolidated, it appeared to be separate from the ocean, but even then it was just ocean, nothing else. Solid form. The ocean is in liquid form. It was part of the ocean, but it appeared as a separate entity. Now it has melted. No more form, no more shape, no more location. You cannot say where it is. Now it's everywhere. Unidentified, limitless. In one way, it had dissolved, it has disappeared. In another way, it has taken the big, vast form of formless ocean.